Welcome back to my channel. My name is Opulent, and I am a spiritual life coach, owner, and CEO of IntuitiveSpiritualCoach.com, where I offer coaching, tools, and resources to help you deepen your natural intuitive abilities. Today, we're diving into the three of the six main intuitive senses, also known as the clairs. These are how we naturally receive spiritual insights and intuitive messages every day, whether we realize it or not. If you've ever wondered how your intuition speaks to you, this is the video for you. And make sure you stick around to the end because we're also going to be sharing how you can develop these gifts even further. So let's get into it. First up is clairvoyance, which means clear seeing. But let's clear something up. This is not about physically seeing ghosts pop up in your living room, although it can happen. I'm referring to clairvoyance that's working through flashes of insights, mental images, symbols, and even dreamlike visions. Have you ever had deja vu so strong that it felt like you had already lived that moment? Or maybe you've had a vivid mental image of someone, then they randomly call or even show up. That's clairvoyance in action. Many clairvoyants were highly imaginative as kids. Maybe you've had vivid dreams that felt like a movie. Many of us had imaginary friends as children. And if you've ever seen energy or colors or symbols while meditating, you're already working with your clairvoyant abilities. The key to developing clairvoyance is trusting those inner visions, even when they don't immediately make sense. Keeping a dream journal, practicing visualization exercises, and also paying attention to repetitive symbols or even angel numbers 333, 444, things of that nature. Next, we have Clairsentience, which means clear feeling. This is the ability to physically or emotionally sense emotions, energy, and or spiritual messages. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the vibe, good or bad? You're tapping into this ability. Clairsentients often experience random waves of emotions that don't belong to them most time. Physical sensations like tingles, chills, or pressure, even when something important is happening. Gut feelings that you can't shake that turns out to be 100% correct. For example, have you ever suddenly felt uneasy before getting bad news? Or physically felt chills when someone was lying to you? That's your clairsentience at work. To strengthen this ability, practice tuning into your emotions and body senses. Ask yourself, does this feeling belong to me or am I picking up on someone else's energy? The more you acknowledge it, the stronger it becomes. Finally, let's talk about clairaudience, which means clear hearing. This is when intuitive messages come through words, sounds, or even music, either externally or internally. Some classic signs of clairaudience includes hearing ringing in the ears when receiving a download or upload of information, hearing names, words, or phrases randomly pop into your head only for them to be relevant later, hearing music or lyrics in your mind that perfectly aligns with the situation. For example, have you ever heard a song randomly play in your head only to realize that the lyrics match something happening in your life? Or maybe you've heard your own voice in your mind saying something wise, but it didn't feel like your own thought. That's clairaudience. It often comes as a whisper, a nudge, or also it comes as a certain phrase that just clicks. To develop this ability, practice paying attention to random thoughts, songs, and or phrases that pop into your mind. If something repeats, especially 3 times, Take note. Your intuition is speaking. We have reached the end, my friends. And if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments which Claire do you think is your strongest. Also, be sure to like, share, subscribe so you don't miss my next video and where we will cover the final three Claires. And if you're ready to take a deeper dive into your own spiritual gifts, visit my website, intuitivespiritcoach.com, to explore my coaching and resource options. Designated that I developed this to help you specifically develop your spiritual goals. So until next time, trust yourself, trust your gifts, and I'll see you in the next video.